गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितं कपित्थजम्बुफलचारुभक्षणं उमासूतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजं कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवानी सहितं नमामि। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाथाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। राधा कृष्णाय नमो नमः। सीतारामभ्यं नमो नमः। जय श्री रामचंद्र की जय। कृष्ण कन्हैया की जय। Good morning, all of you. I am Jagannath Panda, bowing my head in front of all of you. You all know me. I am Jagannath Panda from Odisha, spiritual motivational speaker. And first, my spiritual talk is just going on about Gita discussion, because I personally know that Gita is the valuable source of energy. It's the valuable power of energy, powerhouse. We can get energy, we can get power, we can get wisdom, we can get everything from the Gita. Gita is a ocean. So that's why I have already discussed second chapters up to slok number 30. So today I am going to discuss from 31 to 50. Okay, so my dear viewers, you all are the great viewers and the great persons, because I know you are having great person, you are watching my video. So don't skip this video, try to learn something from the Gita. I am not talking myself something, I am just talking from the Gita, and a Gita book is with me also. So with this Gita book I am just discussing, and please we will just include all these things, and whatever we have learned from the Gita we have to apply in our day-to-day life. If we can apply that in our day-to-day life, then our life changes and life transformation will occur. So this is why Lord Krishna told to Arjun. So this is a beautiful topic. So let's dive into the Gita, and we will discuss now from sloka number 31. Let's come and enjoy this Gita Amrita. Okay. Swadharmamapi chaveksha na vikampitu maharsi dharmadhi yuddhat cheyonna kshatriyasya na vidyate. Besides considering your own duty too, you should not waver, for there is nothing more welcome for a man of the warrior class than a righteous war. Okay, the next sloka. Jaduchaya chopaparnang swargadwaramapavrutam sukhinaha kshatriyat partha lavante yuddhamidrosang. The God said, Arjun, fortunate are the Kshatriyas who get such an unsolicited opportunity for war, which is an open gateway to heaven. Which is an open gateway to heaven. So, atha chitvamiyang dharmya sangramang na karisyasi tata swadharmang kirte cha hitva papam vapasyasi. Now if you refuse to fight this righteous war, then striking your duty and losing your reputation, you will incur sin. God is forcing to Arjun, Arjun, look at the battlefield, and that is your moral duty. As you are a Kshatriya, you have to fight. You have to fight in the favor of Dharma, Satya, Nyaya, and you have to fight against corruption, against bad things which is spreading in the society. You should destroy. You can destroy, but you will be the medium of destroy. Then akirti chapi bhutani kathayisyanti tevyam संभावितस्य चाकीर्तिर्मरणादिरज्यते. Nay, people will also pour undying infamy on you, and infamy brought on a man enjoying popular esteem is worse than death. Okay, so infamy is brought on a man enjoying very popular esteem, which is very worse than the death also. Okay, भयाद्रणादुपरतं मस्यन्ते त्वं महारथः जेषां च त्वं बहुमतो भूत्वा जास्यसि लाघवम्. And the warrior chiefs who thought highly of you will now despise you, thinking that it was fear which drove you away from the battle. Due to fear, you drove away from the battle. They will think about that. आवाच्य वादाश्च बहून्नदिश्यन्ति तवाहिताः निन्दन्तस्तव सामर्थ्य ततो दुःखतरं नो किम्. And your enemies, think about your enemies, dispraising your might, will speak many unbecoming words. What can be more distressing than this? Can you tolerate such type of words from your enemies? No, you can't. हतो वा प्राप्यसि स्वर्ग जित्वा वा भोक्ष्यसि महिं तस्मादुत्तिष्ठ कुन्तेय युद्धाय कृतनिश्चयः. Die and you will win heaven, conquer and you enjoy sovereignty of the earth. Therefore stand up, Arjun, determined to fight. Don't be disheartened and be strong-minded to fight against the corruption, against the evil things. Sukha dukkhe samikrutva lava lavo jaya jayo tato yuddhaya jujyasva naibang papam avasyasi. Treating like victory and defeat, gain and loss, pleasure and pain, get ready for the battle. Fighting, thus you will not incur sin. If you are fighting, then you do not incur sin. But if you will not fight, then you will incur sin in your life. Esa te vihita sankhye buddhirjogantiman sunu buddhya yukto jaya partha karma bandhang prahasyasi. Arjun, this attitude of mind has been presented to you from the point of view of Jnana Yoga. Now, here the same as presented from the standpoint of Karma Yoga, the yoga of selfless action. Equipped with this attitude of mind, you will be able to throw off completely the shackles of karma. Okay? नेहाभिक्रमणाफोस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमयस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्. In this path of selfless action, there is no loss of effort, nor is there fear of a contrary result. Even a little practice of this discipline saves one from the terrible fear of birth and death. व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिरेकेह कुरु नंदन बहुशाखा हनन्ताश्च वृद्धयो व्यवसायिनम्. Arjun, in this yoga of selfless action, the intellect is determined and directed singly towards one ideal. Okay, whereas the intellect of the undecided, ignorant man moved by desires wanders in all directions after innumerable ends. यामीमां पुष्पितं वाचं प्रबोधन्त्य विपश्चितः वेदवादरता पार्थ नन्यदस्तीति वादिनः कामात्मानः स्वर्गपरा जन्म कर्म फलप्रदं क्रियाविशेषबहुलं भोगैश्वर्यगतिं प्रति भोगैश्वर्यं प्रसक्तानां तया प्रहूतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि समाधो न विधीयते. Arjun, those who are full of worldly desires and devoted to the letter of the Vedas, who look upon heaven as the supreme goal and argue that there is nothing beyond heaven are unwise. They utter flowery speech, recommending many rituals of various kinds for the attainment of pleasure and power with the reward as their fruit. Those whose minds are carried away by such words and who are deeply attached to pleasures and worldly power can't attain the determinate intellect concentrated on God. त्रैगुण्य विषया वेदा निस्त्रैगुण्यं भवार्जुन निर्द्वंदो नित्य सत्वस्थो निरोग्यक्षेमात्मवान्. This time, Arjun, the Vedas thus deal with the evolutes of the three gunas, modes of Prakriti, that is, worldly enjoyments and the means of attaining such enjoyments, be though indifferent to those enjoyments and their means, rising above pairs of opposites like pleasure and pain, etc. Established in the external existence, God, absolutely unconcerned about the fulfillment of wants and the preservation of what has been already attained, you be self-controlled. जावनर्थ उद्पानि सर्वतः संप्लुतोदके तावान् सर्वेषु वेदेषु ब्राह्मणस्य विजानतः. A Brahman who has obtained enlightenment has as much as use for all the Vedas as one who stands at the brink of a sea of water overflowing on all sides has for a small reservoir of water. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म फलहेतुर्भुमा ते संगो सत्वकर्माणि. Your right is to work only and never to the fruit thereof. Do not be the cause of the fruit of action. Not let your attachment be to the inaction. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddhi siddho samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. In this sloka, God tells about the yoga, which is called yoga. Yoga is the connection of Atma to Paramatma. So God is just telling what is yoga. Arjun, perform your duties established in yoga, renouncing attachment and be even-minded in success and failure. Evenness of mind is called yoga. Durena havaram karma buddhi yoga dhananjaya bruddhau saranavachinta krupanaha phalahetavaha. Action with a selfish motive is far inferior to this yoga in the form of equanimity. To seek refuge in this equipoise of mind, Arjun, for poor and raised are those who are the cause in making their actions bear fruit. Buddhi yukto jahatiha ubhe sukruta duskrute tasmad yogaya jujyasva yoga karma sukausalam. Endowed with equanimity, one sets in this life both good and evil. Therefore, strive for the practice of this yoga of equanimity. Skill in action lies in the practice of this yoga. So, in this way, we have covered up to sloka number 50. So, my dear great souls, the part of the Paramatma, the Supreme Soul, I am once again bowing my head in front of you because you are all the great persons of this universe. That's why you are listening very calm and cool in a precise manner. That is someone what he is telling. So thank you, dear great personalities, and please stay connective the series, and rapidly day by day I am just going to complete this all the 18th chapter of this Gita. So please make patience, because we all know, okay, half patience danger will be crossed over. in the life path of the danger comes to us, but unfortunately we have no patience. That's why danger attacked me severely. So if we have patience, then the danger will cross over and we will win, and we will win in the path of the life. Life is a battle. We are all in the battlefield, and we should do our karma yoga. Karma is our main astra, main weapon. Okay, so dear friends, thank you for watching. So please mm, don't forget to give a like, and if you like by heart, just subscribe, because this is the process, never ending process will go, and whatever the video I will bring to you, and whatever the difficulties I am taking to make this video, okay, so if you will subscribe more and more, then I think my process is fruitful. So it's depend upon totally upon you. You can subscribe or you can subscribe, but whatever my intentions, just I told to you. So please, thank you for watching. Thank you, and thank you. God bless you all. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve vadrani pasyantu, ma kaschid dukkhavag bhavet. प्राणियों में सद्भाव रहे, that all the creatures live happily with your brotherhood. Thank you. God bless all. Thank you.